The mics turn on. The logic here is dead and gone. Got Brad saving the Redskins again, while Jacob blabs about TCU baseball wins. It's another dumb podcast. A good time built to last. It's another dumb podcast. Another dumb podcast.
He showed up 5 hours late, and I'm supposed to just go.
I told you I'd be there soon.
That was like 25 minutes ago. Okay.
What's my Father in heaven about the word soon? How long 1,000 years is to him?
He's not dead, so stop.
We're watching The Chosen on Amazon.
The Chosen. I've not heard of that one.
It's a great show. It's actually my second time watching it.
The Chosen? You've watched it twice? Mm-hmm. Like
it's very good.
Like
man.
It's Mad Men?
Yeah, it's that good.
Is this about Jesus?
Yeah, it's really, yes, it is, but it's really more about the disciples and how they came to follow Jesus and the struggles they had along the way.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to Bible Talk. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Jacob's so got some church things going, so let's go.
A little bit of background. So,
I have never heard of this, and
say give it a watch, man, because it's an entertaining show, if nothing else.
All right.
It is. Watch it. Report back. We'll podcast on it.
Okay. So tune in for next quarter's podcast where we go episode by episode, scene by scene of The Chosen. So
I'll do it.
All right.
Let me know when. So a little bit of background. So I just got off podcasting with the boys.
Okay.
Patreon.com/Select.
Yeah, I've got to say, do your plugs.
Dude, I had to go bonkers on this team for about 40 minutes. And
on what team?
God, I love the paywall because the people that are paying to hear us talking to a microphone, I can say whatever the hell I want.
Are you free to get off of Spotify?
And I did. I got a lot of frustration out because you know what? We're not going to get into it.
Well, what I'm asking is, I think this is probably going to be your least successful season of running this show. Was that close to say?
It can always get worse.
It can always get worse, but this would probably be the see. That's what's like when y'all are doing well. I feel like the podcast will be much better.
So that's what's funny is we launched the Patreon this year, and we were preseason top 10, and by all accounts, it was supposed to be a magical year. And then after the first game of the year, our ace of the staff goes down for the year with an arm injury. And then the team proceeds to play with no nuts and lose to some teams they have no business losing to and not even competing against the good teams. And now we're a bubble team. Preseason top 10, we are now firmly on the bubble. Almost 2/3 of the way into the season.
What is the current college baseball rankings right now? Who's number one?
Right now, it should be UCLA.
UCLA, Georgia Tech.
They kicked our ass for 3 games in LA earlier in the season, which that's fine. Just don't compound it with, I don't know, a loss to Tulane or 2 out of 3 against last place Arizona. Don't do that.
I don't know. Maybe that's good. I don't know.
No, dude, look. This team has shown, and by this team I mean the organization under Kirk Saarloos has shown a repeated pattern of playing good for a bit and then totally chilling out and saying playing hard is that takes a lot of energy. I don't want to play hard this week. Let's lose to a bad team. We're good. You know how they always say like Cowboys are bad front runners?
Right. They don't do well.
Eagles. they beat the Eagles and Philly, and then they'll come home and lose to the Panthers.
Yeah,
something at home.
They do well again when they're like 0-7 and they
Right.
got nothing to lose. And a game that if you would bet your like entire life savings, they are going to lose that. They are going to win that game.
Win that game. Yeah. That's kind of been the ride under Kirk Saarloos is, man, we just won 7 out of 9 the last 3 weeks. Now we're playing the last place team. We don't have to try now. I'm tired. Let's just chill this week.
Okay, I've got a media question because you're not really in the media, but you kind of are. You're very fringe media.
I'm adjacent.
Niche adjacent. Well, so y'all have a somewhat relationship with Saarloos. Has it been hard criticizing someone like that you know?
That's why we got the paywall, dog.
You're open, Saarloos. You're not gonna pay $5 for this.
And okay, so to really answer your question, we still do a free episode every week.
Right.
We're very measured. We're fair, but we're measured. We try to be critical of processes and results rather than the person.
I think if you keep it fair and
yeah,
like you don't keep it on some bullshit like or I call Jock Peterson fat every week or something like that.
Oh, right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're keeping it fair. Like, hey, something genuine. Like you're keeping
same time. We're not bending skin and carrying his water.
Yeah, exactly. That part y'all can. But do you understand my thinking in this? This is how
and it's something we talk about off air.
Yeah,
just to make sure
all
we're on the
same
time. Page.
Yeah.
But just look, we owe the listener a fair pod, and not just be a propaganda machine for the team.
Ooh, what the hell
right?
is this?
But at the same time, we have to be careful in how we do that, and I think we do a pretty good job of that.
But you understand, the things that we always talk about is the issue of when Jock Peterson isn't playing well, is Evan Grant really willing to go and, he's been all buddy with him. Is he willing to fire his ass off?
Evan Grant's interest is Evan Grant. So what's best for Evan Grant is I carry the water.
But it's access.
It's the same. Dude, it's really bad in the Stars media. They will not criticize a single soul in that organization.
Interesting.
They're the worst about it. Jerry is on a level where he almost welcomes the criticism because hate is interest and interest sells.
That's interesting.
You can't hurt Jerry's feelings,
Not really.
He just looks at it as, well, if they're mad at us, they're interested. Like what Jerry doesn't want is apathy. He'll take hate. He'll take love. It's all the same to him. It's interest.
Man, this is interesting. I don't know. That would be something I talk a good game out of it. But if I was in it, I would kind of, I wouldn't say I'd tread lightly, but it would be interesting going in the locker room and a guy coming to be like, did you really write that shit? Or you say that shit on a podcast about me and da-da-da-da? And I'd be like, yeah, I did.
And right up to them.
Yeah. And I would be...
no time for that.
But no, it's tough. But like, for me, as who I am, I would be like, yeah. And do you have a response to what I said? And tell me that I'm wrong, which I'm perfectly okay with saying that, hey, I've got this. I'm totally over my skis on this. But... now, can you give me a reason for the things or an objection to what I'm saying? Or are you just going to say, hey, you're a fucking asshole, which I'm fine with. But that's the problem that you and me usually have in the media is they're such fucking bitches about everything. They just don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, which is like, say what you will about, Randy Galloway. I did say the right guy right now. I always get him and the other guy, Joey Galloway. But
they're different.
Yeah, they are different. Thank you. But Randy was a motherfucker in this town for a long time, but crazy respected throughout. if he liked you, he liked it. He would tell you every day about how great you're doing. But if you sucked, Randy goes, "Well, you're just not very good." Like he would absolutely let you have it. And say what you will about. I mean, I just think we're in that atmosphere now that just no one in the media, in the sports media, in DFW sports media, has any balls, and
He still pays attention to them though. Who's Evan Grant's audience?
Oh, I know.
People Evan Grant's age.
Pretty much, but
Yeah.
or I don't know.
That's a short term, market that, the media loves to cry about layoffs, and it's like, well, look at your market and look at your product.
Mm-hmm.
There's like nobody is surprised except you guys that this is happening.
It's a good way to put it. Oh, let me actually record this. Okay. Well, we will. Good impromptu starting conversation. I am hearing a little reverb.
Done?
No, we're not done.
Good?
We're not done.
Well, because I left my Chili's leftovers in the car. I'm gonna have to go get those.
Jesus Christ! You want me to pause?
Huh?
Like you got some, tendies.
Tendies.
Some tendies.
Yeah. Sound pretty good right about now.
I do. I love a good Chili's tendy.
Dude, I love Chili's. Have we talked about the resurrection of Chili's?
Okay, but you know what? It like comes and goes with me about Chili's. Like
Chili's is on top right now. Chili's is a legit place to go eat.
Okay, we'll talk food talk. Do you want to know a joint that is absolutely killing it that used to be absolutely spare?
No.
The Cheddars.
Really? Cheddars was spare.
Cheddars was absolutely like you took a girl to Cheddars. You're thinking that this is a really fine dining restaurant.
Yeah, I've been there. Guilty as charged.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, but we've been a frequent flyer to Cheddars, and I'm not gonna lie, it's good.
Okay, so tell me about their come up.
What's the family Tindy Dill is probably the most, like, nobody's talking about this.
So are you judging this on price, experience, food quality? What's
the food quality is fucking dope. It's so good.
Really? So they have something more on the menu than that stupid Monte Cristo that I always thought sucked?
No one gets the Monte Cristo.
Everybody gets the Monte Cristo. It's like the featured item on the menu 20 years ago.
Nobody gets that. No, they got good shit. Like I got to take Kelly to get a good salmon there, and she'll eat it and like it every time. I know. That's my dark horse right now is Cheddars.
Have you tried Chili's?
Bro, I mean, of course I tried, but it's just not on the quality at all times.
Do you have a good habit about getting the apps and getting the rewards?
Yeah, in a way, but mostly it's probably for the only
Starbucks.
No, they don't really have good rewards, do they? I mean, I think maybe every now and then I'll get a $5.
I'll give you my top 2 rewards. Starbucks is definitely up there.
Okay.
They're really good about it. And I would say the best is probably Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Actually, I got even McDonald's.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but they need to up their deals game.
Are you talking about just the commoner menu? Like you roll up, you look at the menu, and you order?
No, like going to the app menu. I used to roll with the cheeseburger. Like there was I think it was a quarter pounder or some type of cheeseburger. I can't remember which one it was, and a 6-piece nugget for like whatever. And now they don't really offer that anymore.
Well, so my go-to is a cheeseburger and a McChicken, and maybe a small fry, depending on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
But you can get the McChicken half off every visit.
Yeah. No, they have like really good ones like that. So
yeah. No, there's daily rewards that you don't even have to. The worst is Jimmy John's. You have to spend like $500 to get a free sandwich at Jimmy John's.
I want to say Mike's Jersey Mike's is they're not bad, but you got to go there like 4 or 5 times.
McDonald's, you can get a deal every day.
Every day. You got I got points like call me right now, I will send my points over to you. And for a good price.
Starbucks is basically buy one get one. Like I'll get a coffee and a snack for Tiffany and me. And it's a little pricey, but then the next time I order, I'm getting a free sandwich because of that one order that I made.
I literally got into the one app that I have been a long time user of is the Domino's app.
Hey, I hear you. I like your content. I like your information. The problem I have is Domino's is a terrible pizza.
It's not a terrible pizza at all.
It's a terrible.
No.
The crust is the crust. Listen, I've had an opinion for a long time that all pizza is good. You can't mess up pizza. But when it comes to Domino's, their crust is cardboard.
Okay. It is that day after. If you get a nice and hot pizza, and then my new go-to is now the stuffed crust, whatever Parmesan, fucking amazing. And
nah, you're a glutton.
And every 2 or 3 orders, for the whole family, I will get a free pizza every time.
If you're ordering stuffed crust anything, you're living in sin.
Bring it on. I'm no longer on The Chosen.
No,
so
you need to watch The Chosen, bro.
I gotta watch The Chosen.
Right. So where I was going with that was
we had a way we were going.
Hold on, I didn't finish my point.
Go ahead.
So we do a pod on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
That's crazy.
Which is fun when the team's good.
Yeah.
It's very hard when the team is bad.
Yeah.
Last night before the pod, Martin texted me. He's like, I guess we have to pod tonight.
I'm about to say you should never get into that. The whole reason what you did this whole thing is a fun thing to do with your buds, and now you're like, well, I gotta go and work. It's like I gotta go in the mines.
People are paying for the content, right? So let's give them content. And I said, I would rather podcast about the Old Testament than about college baseball right now.
I mean,
he's like, same.
You guys are full on Zoolander in the mines, just going after trying to find content of some sort.
I mean, it's easy making money when the work is easy, right?
I don't know. I wouldn't say you guys are doing it for the money. That y'all are just doing that to cover some costs.
Not. But we have a fiduciary responsibility when people are giving us $6
absolutely.
a month.
You absolutely do. And now you're like, hey, let's talk about this terrible team and maybe surroundings. Yeah. So,
yeah, we blew off the Monday episode because schedules and we weren't in the mood to do it, but that's a free episode. Who gives a shit? That's our call. But
you heard it here, folks. Episodes? We totally what is it? We don't put the full effort on the Monday episodes. So, but
are you on LinkedIn? Is that how you got your job? Congrats, by the way.
Thank you very much. No, Headhunter.
But did they find you through LinkedIn?
Maybe they did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
are you having
job search? The job search world is completely upside down from where I last found it over 6 years ago.
Well, yeah.
I quickly realized that just applying for jobs is a waste of time.
Absolutely.
It's a complete waste of time. I've interviewed for probably 10 jobs now. I'm a finalist for a few, but every single one of them have approached me through a third-party headhunter.
Mm-hmm. And also, I got approached today by the headhunter, and she had told me too, if I can refer, I get $500 if they're placed.
They gets taxed, and you might see $60 of that.
$60, $500.
And that's paid out in installments over 6 pay periods.
Hey, call me if you want a job. I will get a referral. I'll give you $100 off my referral. So if you want a job, but are you finding like? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I cover a lot of this stuff on my stocks and markets podcast.
What's Flowserve trading at today?
Let me tell you right now. Can I have Gemini tell me how the whole fake job searches work?
Let's see. They're down to 77. They were trading at like close to 90 when I was let go. And this is why they're doing mass layoffs.
So what is it at now? I think we talked about 75.
Yeah, it's trading at 77 right now.
Oh,
yeah. So
it's probably because
still pretty inflated.
It's probably because the Strait of Hormuz was opened.
Yeah, it's funny to look at the chart, and exactly the day I was laid off, they were on a severe downturn. Anyway.
So do you know about ghost jobs?
Yeah, I know about ghost jobs, but I mean, that doesn't affect any of these recruiters that have been beating down my LinkedIn.
You got to keep that LinkedIn hot,
Yeah, I have. It's, I've given up on applying for jobs. It's just pointless.
You can just throw your resume everywhere, but honestly, if you put yourself out there at LinkedIn and so.
Now, I will say I threw my I did one of those quick applies to a random job I saw. And within like 15 minutes, the hiring manager emailed me and said they'd filled the position, but they wanted to schedule a call with me about other open positions. And I was like, holy shit. Okay. Finally, the one time that I applied to a job, I got a response.
He's like, do you not drive a forklift?
Yeah. No, this was actually for a finance manager position where I'd be actually managing financial analysts. So, but I'm pretty far down the road with a few different companies. So we'll see.
Okay. I'm sorry. We did a terrible job at, by the way, breaking the news that you've lost your job in the last.
I mean, I think people have figured that out.
Okay. Well, Jacob is. Well, this is. We should name a new podcast called Unemployable. That would be us. Technically, I'm unemployable right now. I'm unemployed right now.
We're both retired right now.
Yeah, retired. We're living the retired life. Except ours is.
He called me the day I got let go, and while I was on the phone with him, I came up with that. I said, "Yeah, I'm living retirement right now." And no, what I actually said was, this was actually funnier. I said, I'm on raycation.
Raycation.
And he said, well, don't let raycation turn into retirement.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get stuck in that one. But no, it's been nice. It's like whenever you I know your situation and my situation is much different, but like for me, I've never felt freer in my life.
If we're talking about careers, I want you to think of let's keep it easy. Think of your 5 best friends. Okay?
Okay. Who has
Now, tell me, best friends? I want you to briefly describe what each of your 5 best friends on this planet do for a living.
Okay, that's not fair.
Can you do that?
Well, number one, I had to remember who my 5 best friends are before I remember
that. Just pick 5 friends. They don't. We're not going to get lost in the minutia of ranking your friends. But 5 guys that you would say pretty well. Now, tell me what they all do for a living.
Well, that was funny because your job came up, and I told my daughter that Jacob, he's currently he lost his job, and she's like, oh, what does he do? And I go, oh, honey, he does kind of hemmed and hawed for a
that's
little.
one. All right, let's move on. You don't have to name who they are, but just think of the second guy. Now tell me what he does for a living.
An electrician.
Now, it could be anybody you actually work with.
An electrician.
Okay.
And then one guy is in pharmaceuticals of some sort.
What does he do in pharmaceuticals?
I think he does. I don't no idea. I have no idea what he does in pharmaceuticals.
All right.
Something in pharmaceuticals.
Give me the last two. What do they do for a living?
A firefighter.
You can't think of five guys you know what they do for a living. Yes. Actually, I don't care.
I'm just
Name
saying.
5 guys and tell me what they do for a living.
I did one. It was a firefighter. He's a firefighter.
Okay.
You like?
Yeah.
He holds a hose. I don't know. Like.
I know what a firefighter is. I'll give you that one. I know what an electrician does. I'll give you that one.
I have a lot of blue collar. I think mine's a little harder because the blue collar guys, you know what they do,
right?
Like
right.
I was about to name another one. He's in construction. I don't work with him, but he's in construction.
All right, let me go through my wedding party and let me try to tell you if I can name what everybody does. And you tell me if it counts or not. I'll give you the best description. All right, we'll start with Brad. Brad is in project management, disaster relief.
Okay. You got that one right.
Okay. Joey, he is a engineer.
Of what? Like trains? What does he do?
I know the company he works for. I wish I hadn't said his name so I could say the company. Screw it. Nobody listens to this. He works for Lockheed.
Oh, okay.
He works for Lockheed as an engineer.
Okay, well then you would kind of understand what he does.
All right. My brother works for Frito-Lay. He's in business.
Guy's been with Frito-Lay for like 20 years.
Yeah, he's been with one. He's had one girlfriend. He married her, and he's had one job, and he's kept that same job.
That is so. You know how weird that is.
Opposite of me, brother.
I'm on multiple wives.
That's not even in his universe of possibilities.
Like what? I didn't even know you could do that. Like when he
married twice.
When he told him that you were getting divorced, you're like, "Well, Jacob, you're not even allowed to do that." Oh, you knew that.
No, that he doesn't have the ability to comprehend that existing in his universe.
When you got laid off, he's like, "No, you're just supposed to stay there forever."
What do you mean?
No,
so you don't just keep going to work?
No, call him back. That's not possible.
Yeah, no, that doesn't exist.
It's just like Frito-Lay.
Brother number 2. He's a father.
God, father. Nathan has such a what a life.
I feel like he's lived your career to the extreme.
Okay.
Like dipping his toes in a lot of different waters, but for him, not one is stuck yet.
Well, he's still youngish.
I think he works. I think he works. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Let's go check his LinkedIn.
Tiffany's brother. He works for the VA.
Is he a doctor?
No, he's not a doctor.
Like
he works for the VA.
Like VA and administrative work?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's as far as he works for the VA.
Is he like a janitor? He could be a janitor.
Let's see. Groomsman is finishing up grad school at SMU, currently looking for careers in real estate. I only know that because I went to lunch with him about 3 weeks ago.
By the way, this is Jacob.
He works for the Texas Rangers doing something, but he gets me free tickets whenever I need them.
Okay? I want to go back to this for a second because when me and Jacob went to our 20-year reunion for high school,
we did, and I remembered some people that said hi to me.
You did, a few, and then we've been in there for maybe 25 minutes, and you're like, I think I'm already tired of this conversation, like all of them. Because what is the conversation that gets brought up every time you meet somebody?
Yeah, it's how's everything going? What where are you working?
What are you doing? Just working.
Yeah. Did
you say that? Wow.
Working.
Jacob's like, oh wow, I didn't even think about that. We're all working. We are all working.
That's crazy that you're working. I don't care to talk about where I work. I don't care. I mean, that's kind of the point here. I have another groomsman who's a day trader. But these are like the closest people to me, and I can maybe briefly describe what they do. I don't give a shit. And I don't like talking about what I do. I don't think it's interesting. I don't think that the interesting part about a person is what they do for a living. You know, let's say Kelly takes you to some kind of get together where you don't really know, like it's her friends, and now you got to kind of mix with her friends' husbands.
Okay.
And you've never met these
this
people.
Is a great conversation, by the way.
What's the first question they ask you?
So what do you do? Oh God, yeah. Oh my God.
Feeding,
you know what's even funnier? One time I tried to dress up what I did in the wrong phrasing, and I said, "Oh, I'm in corporate restoration." And I said I said that wrong, and he's like, "Oh, like what Mitt Romney does?" And I go, "Oh God, no."
Whoa.
Like, you know what
left turn that is?
Yeah, you know what Mitt Romney used to do? Like, he would find these really shitty companies, and he would just go, "Hey, I'll come in and just like, turn them all around and get you back up and going
and then
again.
Sell them for spare parts."
Yeah,
exactly. He has his own private equity company.
Exactly. And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not in that at all. I'm sorry." Like, and so so now I just go, regardless of what I'm doing, I go, "I'm in construction."
I just say I'm in finance, and if they have follow-ups, I'm in corporate finance, FP&A. And then by the time they start to fall asleep, I walk away to go get another beer. Which is what I'm going to do right
now. I know Jacob usually does a lot with spreadsheets. He's a big spreadsheet guy. So that's what I was always telling everybody. Like, Jacob's really good at spreadsheets. I think he still does it at work. I think we've gone to an outing and Jacob's doing some spreadsheets of some sort. But honestly, I don't know. That was very interesting. I was like, oh, great. We're talking about something people don't care about. But that's the most interesting part.
What'd I miss?
No, I had to pause real quick, but yes.
Yeah, so this commercial break's brought to you by Long Drink.
By the way, I think I had some in the fridge too.
Long Drink good, bro.
I mean, I'm on a high noon right now, but that's fine.
No, high noons, you know what? They're not malt like what are those that people White Claws? White Claws, if you can buy it in a gas station, it sucks. Don't buy it.
Oh, okay.
No, like a high noon is like a true just liquor and juice, right?
That's what it didn't need to be all whatever. No, I think what you said was actually funny because I've never. You don't want to know what's my work talk where I glaze over. And my dad will do this every time. Like, we go somewhere and my dad's there, and he finds somebody who has military experience or knows someone in military.
Don't get me started, bro.
And
that's even worse than talking about work.
They start going into, oh, are you a whatever? Da-da-da? Oh, I was stationed over in da-da-da-da. Oh, that's cool. And then I went over to da-da-da-da, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess we'll just follow your entire military career for the next 40 minutes. So, yeah, I'm like, thank you for your service. Now, can we stop talking about this, please?
So I had a panel interview today, right? And I walk in, and so I've been using this recruiter service. They actually like kind of redid my resume and gave the company that copy. And I saw that in an email, and I said, well, this resume sucks. They even cut out my military service. I don't know why. That's a question for another day. But so I brought in my own copies today. And at the beginning of the interview, I said, really appreciate the work this recruiting service has done. They're great, but I don't love the resume that they issued you guys. So I brought my own copies. And I told them they cut out my military service for some reason. And then the old head sitting at the end of the table is, what branch were you in? And I said, here we go. And I said, hey, you can't laugh on mute. People, you got to. I need a laugh track in the background so other people know.
It's going to be on my side. It may not be on yours, but it's on mine.
Okay. Yeah, so the first like 9 minutes of the interview is me and this guy comparing and talking about our military services. And I'm like, I was in the Marine Corps. He's like, I'm sorry, I was in the real branch of the military. And it's all the same jokes every single time.
Every time.
The only thing that would have been worse if he was also a Marine. It's almost better.
You been to
when
Japan?
the person I'm engaging in this conversation with is not a Marine.
Yeah,
Because like I remember I was at a wedding a couple years ago and I had the same run in, same questions, but this guy was a Marine. It's like, oh yeah, what was your MOS? And I'm like, dude,
yeah,
that was like 10 years. It was 0411. But on that particular day, I couldn't remember what the damn MOS code was. And so now he's like measuring me. Is this guy lying to me? Is he pretending he was a Marine? He didn't remember his MOS from 10 years ago when he was in for 4 years? No, I forgot, man. I've moved on with life.
I'm trying to write into trying to feel each other out. I'm trying to look at Gemini and see if they'll make a conversation of, oh, no, that's not as cool. This is stupid. I thought they would actually get in a real good lingo.
Let me try it. I have Copilot up. Let me try that.
Well, it's just like, nice fade. You get that done on base, or did you pay a civilian to make you look like a Q-tip?
Those are enlisted. You have to do it for vets. Those are enlisted.
Military. Yeah. Okay. Now we got it. A retired, wearing grumpy old veteran. I see.
Now you're going too old.
Oh, now what? Okay, you still got that Air Force posture. Oh God, this is terrible. AI, get better.
Jeez, dude. Copilot thinks all veterans are just blowhards. This is a conversation between Mike and Derek, and I'll just do the first part. Man, every time I walk into a building with a badge scanner, I still half expect it to yell at me for not having my cat card. Right? I swear, I haven't used a cat card in years, but my brain still goes, don't lose it, or you'll be doing paperwork for the rest of your life.
Oh, God.
Mike, paperwork, the real enemy. I'd rather do a 20-mile hump again than fill out missing gear statement. Careful, you're going to summon a staff sergeant out of thin air. These are the biggest nerds ever.
Okay, I'm now asked between a Marine and an Army vet. And it says, I saw an EGA sticker on that truck outside. I assume you were a Marine because you parked across two spots. What happened? Forgot how to read the lines, or did you run out of crayons to color?
Realistic now.
That's funny, dog face. This is the Marine talking. I parked like that so your blind ass wouldn't swipe me while you're busy looking for a DFAC that serves soft food for your aging jaw. How are the soldier for life meetings? They still teaching? I don't know. That part sucks. I put my hand in my pockets because I can, jarhead.
Go ahead.
It's called being a civilian. You look like you're waiting for a gunny to tell you it's okay to hydrate. You still standing at the parade rest for the guy at the DMV? Okay. Well, I'm trying to see if there was any good Marine, sailor. Watch your AO, soldier. We're the first to fight, not the first to find the nearest Pizza Hut on the installation. I've seen POGs in the Army with more stack on their chest than you. I don't get this shit.
I'd have to read it, but the first part, that actually sounds semi-realistic.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, it's making them too...
Is it too stereotypical?
Too still attached.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's
Have you caught up on The Chosen?
I have it on right now.
No, all right. Well, then we need to end the pod. You got to lock in.
No, I'm not ending the pod
Because
just to watch The Chosen.
the first episode's about Mary Magdalene, and yeah, you got to watch every episode, dude. It's really a great show. Come back to me and tell me
I'm
it's not.
fine. We'll get to The Chosen. I promise. How many episodes of The Pitt have you gotten into this week or this year?
None. I'm on the finale of season 1, and I'm not really motivated to watch it.
Okay, I want to defend and trash The Pitt at the same time. That's where I'm at.
Trash it. I'm much more interested in hearing you trash it because I'm just checked out of it.
Okay, but I want to defend it first because trashing it's easy. Okay.
You know what? Let me walk back my statement. Let me amend my statement. I did watch the finale. I didn't care about it one way or another. I had no motivation to watch.
I will tell you right now, I just finished season 2 finale, and I think they're not good at finales because I think they're a show that kind of goes balls to the wall throughout the season, and then at the end they just kind of go, "All right, I guess this shift's over. Want to go have a beer?"
I don't need you to hunt for 3 episodes leading up to the finale. Just make every episode good.
Oh yeah.
I don't need the finale to be life-changing because I just watched 3 weeks of crap.
Well, so I got today I watched an old episode of ER. And I know we had this conversation before about ER.
I love ER.
Which it's fine, it's just weird. Because I think what's good about the Pitt is that they aren't exactly afraid to like, you know, because they're on HBO. Like they gotta do a lot of blocking of like, and in ER, like people are just flat out
naked. You know what I live about ER?
Let me finish my in the real ER, people are like naked and like things are going, and it's not a big deal. Where ER's got to do this weird like kind of dance around it.
I love the cinematography of ER. I love the kind of dark, grainy,
it's gritty,
kind of dreary feel of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't really explain it, but I just know when I'm watching it, my eyeballs are enjoying it.
I think that's what's so wrong with most television today. It's so bright, and it's too HD. It's almost too much.
I agree, and that's why I love throwing on an episode of ER and just kind of, I don't know, my eyeballs enjoy it.
Yes. So I did watch one today, and it was actually really. I mean, it's like the stuff that I'm really interested in. Like, I'm interested in the medical parts of it. Like, I find that interesting.
Yeah, because you're a licensed physician.
Obviously. But no, I enjoy those parts. So literally, I was watching the one where they had to like do an emergency C-section in the ER, which is, they always try to get them to the OR with the OB or whatever it is. And sorry, I'm over here talking medical talk. I'm on one with that. But like they basically hacked this lady's, just try to get the C-section going. And in the ER, it's like, hey, we're the main goal of the ER is just save lives. That's it. And get them up to the actual,
keep them alive till they get to the OR.
To the OR or to ICU or whatever, so they can actually do all the things. We're just here at this initial spot trying to keep them alive. And the whole point of it is like the OB comes out and is like, what the hell? Like, it looks like you put a chainsaw to this bitch's, stomach to do this, cesarean. It's like, well, I'm here to, and that's what the first episode, there's a lot of medical stuff in there that it's very interesting. And like the first episode of season 2, like they had a dude's chest completely mangled, tore open, everything just to try to save his life. Like paddles directly on the heart type shit. Okay. There's a lot of medical part on there that is very accurate and very interesting. Now let's get to the trashing of the Pitt. that is relevant, and it's just so. Do you know how people how you actually win an Emmy? Do you know how to win an Emmy? Like the steps of actually. Do you know how to win an Emmy? Like what you have to do to actually win one?
The right agent that can shake hands with the right people.
I mean, that's part of it, but a lot of it is you have like the Emmy. They don't go and say, okay, we want the Pitt to be nominated for this. The Pitt has to submit something to be nominated. Like if you want to, best supporting actor or best whatever, it has to be submitted. And what they do is they put a certain scene. And now I catch these a lot, and it's not even just, it's a lot with television, but there's a lot of some Oscars movies and stuff, but it'll be a scene where it'd be so intense and people are really trying, maybe sometimes a little overacting. And I look over to my wife and I go, that one was submitted to the Emmy board right there. Like,
so they're,
yeah. And it's those little scenes, and those are a little annoying.
They're trying to show off for the committee.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like we're having this really intense scene where it's like no one would ever have this conversation in this sort of way. And
meanwhile, the blowhards in the committee are people that you would not share actual TV taste with in a million years.
Absolutely not. No. Well, that's what's kind of sucks about it is like this show, The Pitt, is just perfect for the Emmys. Like the Emmy and the Golden Globes, The Pitt just absolutely swept everything. Like it's absolutely perfect for it.
That's great for them.
Because
don't care.
Well, no, it has that cinematography and everything looks great. It's very technical. The acting is fairly good at times. Sometimes, again, man, Noah Weil. Holy shit. It's like every scene he's in.
The reason I stuck with it as long as I did, now it was good in parts. Like I'm not totally trashing it, but part of why I stuck with it was my imagination pretending that Noah Weil from ER grew up to run this hospital.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a sequel to ER.
And okay.
I enjoy ER so much.
Is there truth to that? Like the Pitt?
No, there's no connection.
No, I want to say that the Pitt, was it going to be a sequel to ER, but they couldn't make it? Okay.
Different commercial names.
Do what?
He's not Dr. whatever. He's Dr. Robbie, and he's not Robbie in ER.
So I just put The Pitt was going to be a sequel to ER, but they couldn't make it. And this says you are absolutely right. The Pitt was originally conceived as an ER reboot or sequel.
Originally.
Yes, but they had legal hurdles that forced them to do its standalone series.
Interesting.
But and there's actually there's legal shit going on with The Pitt and ER, just so you know.
Because of Noah Weil, or
because
there's been a billion medical dramas since ER.
But it's almost So these.
Well, what's ER have to gain from suing them? Like,
because I don't know. I mean, it's all just kind of ER's ego kind of stuff.
Like, is there an ER estate that's still collecting on ER today?
ER estate. So, John Wells, R. Scott Gimlin, all ER vets, spent about 2 years trying to negotiate a deal with the estate of Michael Crichton. So, this is that Michael guy is the creator of ER, and he's, I believe, probably not with us anymore and just has an estate. And I think the estate said, nah, dog, you ain't making the ER. So it fell through.
It's not ER.
So,
it's not ER.
But they tried. The reason the Pitt is even like this is because Noah wanted to make a sequel to ER or a reboot.
Which, that would have been interesting to me if it's Dr. whoever he was in ER, like 20, 30 years later, and now he's running his own hospital.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah, but that actually happened, but it just didn't. Instead of Chicago, now it's Pittsburgh. So it did actually almost happen.
Okay.
So, because it was kind of just
You're
like
obsessed with the Pitt.
it was just kind of stupid because it's like when you think of Noah Weil, it's like you only know him from ER and now this show. Like I know he did some other work, but none of any substance.
In what, I wonder?
What do you mean? Like, what did he do?
Well, now I'm curious what else he's been in.
I know he was in like some like sci-fi movie or TV show.
Hold on. It's Noah Wild, by the way, not Noah Wild.
It's Wild.
Yeah, you were saying it wrong, but
I said
now
Wild.
you're saying it right.
I mean,
Wild.
Falling Skies. That was a big one, right?
No, I was. He was men. Oh shit, he was Corporal Barnes. Damn, yeah, yeah.
Why do you?
When
Is
was
it
the last
me?
time you watched A Few Good Men?
Yes, and he was in Donnie Darko too. I forgot about that one.
Huh?
Donnie Darko.
Do you remember him in A Few Good Men?
Actually, I don't remember ever watching that movie.
Are you kidding me? What?
I don't know what to tell you. I just
It's
haven't.
usually me that hasn't seen the particular movie.
I know. In the future, we might have some time. I think we need to do a movie review of something you haven't watched. Because your fresh eyes helps.
A Few Good Men.
Well, you've already seen that, so that negates.
Okay, give me a movie. Give me a movie. I got time. I got some time.
You do have more time. Yeah, I think those are the only ones that I can really think of. Falling Skies was another television show, but it wasn't something that he did a lot. So, but yeah, he's mostly known for the two hospital shows. So, and the
I don't know. I remember him pretty well as Corporal Barnes, but
no, you don't.
once you watch that movie, you'll see.
He was in the Librarian franchise, so that was cool.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that he was Corporal Barnes.
Well, it's one of your favorite movies, and you didn't even fucking remember that he was in it. So that makes my point, doesn't it?
Well, now that I mean, I can absolutely picture him, and yeah, I should have caught that. Hell, that was crazy.
Let's okay, hold on. The Pitt. You know, I keep hearing myself in the background. I hope that doesn't bother people in the show.
I don't hear it.
Okay, and your I don't know if it's mine or yours. My Wi-Fi's bad.
Yours is pretty scratchy. I don't know if mine is on your end, but oh my god, shut up.
What? I wonder if do they have like a
Dude.
What?
Come on.
What are you looking for? I was trying to find.
No, I'm playing some online poker over here, and it's making noise.
Okay, well, it's really hard to find clips on YouTube. YouTube needs to be better. But you know about the little things that they come up with about like you know, there would be one scene about like, okay, they made changes to Medicare, so they had to drive an hour and a half because they closed.
This podcast is losing momentum.
It's not. All right, well then let's move on. Fuck this. The Pit sucks.
Yes, it is.
We need to bring the energy up, don't we?
What you were even talking about?
We need to bring the energy up.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
right.
Bring the energy up.
All right, what's next? Do we need to go to break?
No. If we're breaking, I'm leaving.
was the last time you golfed? You want to golf tomorrow?
I can't tomorrow. I will golf next week though.
Why not?
Who wants to golf on a Friday?
Golf every day, but
I wouldn't want to golf on.
tomorrow just has to be Friday.
No,
So,
tomorrow's gonna suck. Don't worry. I don't want to golf that.
all right. Suit yourself. More golf for me.
Where are you gonna golf?
I don't know.
So
Figure
let's
it out after the pod.
So let's talk golf. How about that RBC?
Yeah, let's bring the momentum of the pod up by talking golf.
What's wrong with golf? Like, here's I got a problem.
Nothing to me.
This fake
Did you
out.
watch the Masters?
Yeah, watch the what's up with this fake out with Liv? When they suddenly realized, they were like, "Oh my god, the Saudis are out of money. Can you believe this? They're not paying for this no more."
They're not out of money. Look, here's my theory. The Saudis knew they were going to lose money in the first few years,
Absolutely.
but they also thought that like 70% of the PGA would want to burst their doors down and get in. And that eventually it would take off and they would be the premier golf league in the world.
Okay, well that's
instead
short-sighted.
they money whipped Phil and John Rahm and Dustin Johnson and a few spares. And then it's like, who else? Oh, we just lost Brooks Koepka. We're going the wrong direction. Let's just pull the parachute now and get out of this.
Well, again, they could have done it in a different way, kind of like DP World does.
They were trying to Michael Scott Paper Company it.
Yeah,
didn't work.
But here's what is up with golf though? Like, why are they so like PGA? You know, they're already putting like Koepka through the ringer to try to get back to the PGA.
They really didn't. He was kind of playing the next week after his contract expired at Liv.
Did you know all the hoops he had to he had to like donate like $5 million to something and then do some other bullshit. It was some hoops.
Kind of was.
Well,
he missed like no time. He went from Live one weekend to PGA Tour the next weekend.
He didn't even take a week off.
He was kind of immediately back. Yeah.
Brooks didn't even. Okay, well then let me fuck me. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe he didn't.
That was like my main takeaway. I was like, wow, so he's just immediately back, huh?
Yeah, just whatever. It's not even that big of a deal. Yeah, not a big deal at all. Okay, but I just don't. It's kind of like
better for golf. It's better for golf fans that he is. Oh, you got to sit out a year. Well, who does that benefit?
But okay. Let's say the XFL wasn't the dog shit and UFL, whatever you call it. They weren't the dog shit that they are. Like, and the Saudis came in.
Hypothetical is like half of the NFL talent in one league and half in the other.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm talking about if they actually like recruited really big stars to be in it. And it wasn't like a feeder league.
So like Justin Jefferson is now playing for the XFL.
Is he good?
Yeah, well, let's say Jamar Chase.
Okay, that's fine. I'm talking about like a quarterback, like Lamar Jackson.
So Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Lamar. I'm talking about Lamar Jackson takes money to go play in some Saudi league. Well, it's not a Saudi league. So what if it was the XFL, but then they were like, oh, the Saudis are behind it, which all that is just utter bullshit. Like no one cares.
Right.
No one.
That side of it is bullshit. You're right.
They're going to be like, okay, this is bullshit. This is Saudis. All right, let's go to the Lockheed, whatever sponsored thing. Like, they don't really care. Like, it was so funny to have a bunch of people go, did you know Saudis did 9/11? I'm like, are we really bringing this up? It's so funny to watch a bunch of golfers go, like, I don't fucking, like... They had to kind of play off that they didn't care, but not say that. but they were like, we don't fucking care. These guys are paying us money. We're gonna go play golf. I don't know. Like, is that wrong? And you're the one who's actually gone to a live event, and you want to tell about your experience that? That's it?
Fun.
Thanks. Well, okay. Well, I guess we're done with the podcast. Jacob gave us his full review. Great. Okay.
Let's go to the river in a showdown, and yeah, I lost. Anyway, so live, it was different. All right, I'll tell you what I liked and what I didn't like. I liked that the players were, for the most part, invested in growing their brand, not their personal brand, but the live brand, which means they were pretty interactive throughout the round.
No, most of the time they're like, don't even look at me kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And they were trying, you could tell there was an effort to kind of be more interactive with the crowd. And that was another pro was the entertainment outside of just the golf, like the booths and things they had set up. Pretty cool.
But if you've ever gone to the Colonial or whatever, it's honestly, you're just walking around. There's nothing really like that. I mean, you'll have one hole that is the party hole.
So if you go to a PGA event and you're just walking the grounds, you got to be a golf like blowhard. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or you're there to be in a corporate tent and stand around with a drink in your golf clothes and toast to your buddy about how rich you are. Or how rich you're pretending to be.
There's different ways. I mean,
it's very classist.
It is.
PGA event.
It is, but also, I mean, I love sitting at a hole, specifically at the green, and seeing
If you love golf, PGA is great.
I love watching the approaches. I like seeing, oh, that was a shitty shot. Oh, he made it on the green this time. Like, I love watching that.
Absolutely. And you can absolutely do that in live too. But what you're going to get at live are the crowd who's like, this ain't a PGA event, bro. I'm going to take my shirt off and I'm going to be loud and I'm going to drink. And there's a lot of that.
I'm not about that, but okay.
Yeah. Right. And that's where the event can get a little, Now, if you stay around to the end of the round, you can watch the Turnpike Troubadours do a concert. Like, the stuff away from the golf course, pretty fun.
Right.
You just have to deal with the people who show up and like, this is a vacation from a PGA event. I can go buck wild.
That's so funny. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, the funny part about
I'll give you a personal story about watching DeChambeau on a par 3.
Okay.
I was there on the green, on the backside of the green, and I was next to the rope where they walk out to the next hole. So like they exit the green and they go to the next hole. So I'm surrounded by, kids who are just going nuts, and it's Bryson, and he's on YouTube, and he's the YouTube golfer. So let's try to yell the most ridiculous shit we can think of to get Bryson's attention. And so as he's walking, they're doing all that. They're hollering and just blah, blah. Their shirts are off, and it's just ridiculous. And so I'm standing there and I say, nice shot, Bryson. And he looks up and he looks right at me, right in the eye. And he kind of grins, says, thank you. Almost like, thank you for being a normal human. Because I am sick of this other shit.
Just, that is funny whenever just goofy shit and comes over and be like, hey, that was really good of what you did right there. And it totally takes them out. They're like, oh shit, there's no more people here.
Didn't you say that? You might get a small head nod, But Bryson just looked so relieved to have a normal human interacting with him. Rather than the drunk frat boys that were surrounding me.
I don't know. I think it's.
But it's kind of Bryson's fault too. He kind of brings that upon himself.
Oh yeah, I mean he fosters that. But here, my issue with it, and it's not even like I've never watched a live event and been like, this is great. I'm kind of watching it and I kind of go, okay, this is kind of funny sometimes. And then there are like legitimately, I love good golf. Like there's good golf shots. You know,
I enjoyed live, and I enjoy going to PGA events because I enjoy golf.
Yeah. So, but it's not. It's like you're.
But it's not like I'm like, damn, PGA sucks, bro. It's all about live.
No,
and I'm also not. I'm also not like, live. No, you got to go to the PGA.
Who wants to watch Sergio Garcia play? Huh.
I have fun going to both events.
Yeah, and I don't want to play. Here's the problem that annoys me, and one of the. I don't know if he was an announcer or somebody. He showed the cards, and I don't know if he was exactly supposed to. And he literally goes, I think whenever Liv came out, and he goes, my main problem with this is it's the sponsors, okay? And he literally specifically pointed this out. Goes, this is going to hurt the sponsors. And everyone's like, what's wrong? What do you mean? It's like, we're not going to get the best golfers here, and that is going to hurt the sponsors. And I go, oh, no, not the sponsors. Like, I don't give fuck all about the sponsors. I don't care. So and again, it's not like they're asking Bryson DeChambeau to hack someone's head off at the first hole. I mean, they're literally like, hey, come over here and, we're not asking them to join, Islam or something, it's just, hey, come over here and play golf. If you would like, we're going to play in a lot of international events, which a lot of PGA guys have really complained about. Like they want to up their exposure worldwide instead of, okay, I got to go play in Houston at the whatever children's hospital thing that whatever. Like, there's legitimate concerns with some of the stuff that Liv has brought up.
Well, at least somebody's finally thinking about Lexus.
Yeah, it's like, have you thought about Rolex? I mean, have you thought about it?
Right.
And it's like, no one cares about again, here's the problem right now. And this is what also exposed it. Whenever they came out and said the PIF, the Saudi fund, is going to be a part of PGA. They're in open talks and an agreement to be partners. Because they know that it will save them in their money. They can up the purses. They can do all this stuff. So then it exposes the people who made this big argument. And it's not about Saudi money and all this other stuff. It's just bullshit. Like, no one fucking cares. Like, I don't care about the sponsors. I don't care about some tradition of the PGA Tour. Do you care about that? Like,
no, I don't.
I don't care about that.
No, I don't. But I also don't care about, the PGA sucks. Live towards that, bro. I don't care about that.
We're not playing that game. That's not at all what I want to do. And I've seen it on there are some X, and I think they're like troll, and they're probably again like troll farms. I think the internet is fake, right? Do you like that theory of like internet is like the people who are on X? They're kind of like, God, PGA is so watch this live tour. Oh, he just made this shot. Way to go, Bryson. And it's like you look up the guy and he's like origins are of Filipino or something like that. Like they don't have any. They're just kind of aura farming and all that other stuff. And none of it's real. So when the problem is like even our media then gets trapped into it. And they're trying to convince me, "Oh yeah, you need to be like me, and you need to trash this live thing." And I go, "No, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth my time to do that."
Well, would I have gone if it wasn't free? Probably not. But I probably wouldn't go to the Byron Nelson or the Colonial if it wasn't free.
I've never paid for them. It's always I'm looking for free tickets on something like that. That's just
So that kind of lets you know where I stand as a golf fan. Is I'll go if it's free.
Yeah, it's not like
and I'll watch on TV.
Yeah, but it's not like they're making pay-per-views for Augusta or something like that. That's
Do you like the TGL?
No,
Really?
I don't like it at all.
Why? Why do you have such a strong stance against it?
I'm
I
not
understand
saying-
being apathetic, but
I don't think I like that. And I don't know. I don't understand the schematic. It's kind of like when I was watching. Do you remember during COVID, instead of having NASCAR, which was kind of stupid. Like looking back of it, they weren't racing NASCAR because they were afraid of COVID. Because
that's funny.
Man,
Well, all their revenue comes from having 500,000 people packed into the stands.
I get it. It might be difficult, but they had these events that they were having where the guys were racing in these, they're pretty high tech racing games. Basically, it's a simulator. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word simulator. No, it's not different, and you kind of cut out that. You're muted or something. I can't hear you. Did you unplug it?
Was muted. No, I have a very sensitive mute button on this thing, so if I barely touch the mic, it kind of hits the mute button.
So no, I know it's not different, but I know it's not racing, and then I know it's not golf, and I would rather just watch golf and not whatever this is.
Yeah, but it's Tuesday night and nothing's on. There's no golf on Tuesday night. A TGL's on.
You and Stove are the absolute biggest babies in the world. When you're just like, it's Tuesday, I need to have sports, and if I don't, I will die. There's other things on.
When you need to turn on. I know. And I'm getting better about this. I've recently started watching Old Testament documents on YouTube, and they're fucking fascinating.
Man,
the Old Testament rules, dude.
I love religious Jacob, especially. I think in 15 or 20 years, I think I'm gonna be Catholic one of these days.
Look, even that aside, take the Bible out of it. Just the history of the territories of Israel and the kings that ruled over Israel back in the Old Testament. Dude, it's some wild stuff. I know the Bible gets a lot of credit, as it should.
Okay. I was like, I thought you would be like, I'm not sure the Bible is. It's like that.
I think where the Bible fails is illustrating, it's too just direct and just then King so and so went to war. But if you kind of give context to it and what was going on in the region and what the implications of this king betraying the treaty of the Phoenicians, or this prince marrying this princess and it was against God's will, and here's what followed. Dude, it's wild. It's absolutely insane what went on back in Israel in those times. Who was the king? Who were their rivals? Who was going to war with them, and what the outcomes were? It's crazy. It's a fascinating part of history.
I can't believe and I respectively sat through that whole diatribe, but you couldn't hear me one moment talk about the Pitt.
The Old Testament, much more interesting than the Pitt.
There we go, folks. I'm sorry, I was looking on the TV and
let's make that today's listener poll.
What's better?
What's more interesting?
The Old Testament,
or the Pitt? Tweet that out. Tweet it out as a poll and see what happens.
I feel like we're gonna maybe this is a good name for the show, like the Pitt versus the Old Testament.
Yeah. bro. See
Sorry,
what happens.
I was distracted by the extra. I'm watching late night television apparently, and Extra is doing a cover on the Savannah Bananas. Ever heard of them?
I am not while we're talking about extracurricular sport.
Extracurricular.
I
Savannah
don't
Banana.
like Savannah Banana.
I got into, literally.
And I feel like that's influenced by the fact that one of my least favorite TCU baseball players ever went on to play for the Savannah Bananas. And I'm like, of course he did. It just reinforces what I already suspected about the Savannah Bananas, that I don't like them. And now this dude
just confirmed it
in their organization, and that confirms I don't like the Savannah Bananas.
I mean, I should have showed you where I don't know. I don't want to actually have the I just watched the clip, and it was just the Savannah Bananas and that Dancing with the Stars guy on it, and they're doing a bunch of dancing that is gay as hell. And I'm like, what's going on right now? And the Daniel's gonna over here and tell me like one of the best experiences I ever had was at the Savannah Banana game.
No.
And I said,
no.
I
just think if you're not a fan of baseball, but you like the Savannah Bananas, you're a flawed guy.
You're a flawed guy. This is what I was.
Oh, hey.
This is what I was watching just earlier.
I thought somebody else just joined. I'm like,
no.
Okay.
This is what I was watching.
I'm gonna type this for the audio only crowd.
And like,
all right, this sucks already, bro. We're 10 seconds in.
And look where they're at. What stadium is this?
Is that like the Pittsburgh Pirates Park or something?
Something huge. Yeah, it's the Dancing with the Stars guy, and it's like, oh look, we're dancing. You know my favorite things about baseball is dancing.
This man. Yeah, I'm over it.
I don't know how you go to this thing and is like, this is what I want to watch. And look,
he's doing my eyeball.
He's doing ballet. This man,
dude, I hate it.
This man is doing ballet on Pet in San Diego. He is doing at the Petco Park. He is desecrated. Tony Gwynn played at this park, and this is what we're doing. He is rolling in his grave right now.
Gwynn did not play at Petco Park, bro.
Damn it! I think
there's no way he played one game at Petco Park.
Did Tony Gwynn play at Petco Park?
No, he didn't.
When did he leave? Okay, so he played his entire at Jack Murphy Stadium. Didn't open until
with the palm trees in the outfield.
Yeah, with the palm. Oh, dude, that was great. Okay, so that's what I was watching as I was.
But Jake Peavy did play at Petco Park, and I'm appalled.
Yeah,
that's the home of Jake Peavy.
Jake Peavy is rolling in his grave right now. Just watching that.
He will be once he dies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure he had like a coronary watching that. I don't know if he's that old. I'm sure he's probably close to a coronary. Hell, I am sometimes. Do you know the other extracurricular that someone had posted on Facebook about it, and I wasn't happy about it. Do you want to know?
I have no idea.
Blacklight baseball.
No, I'm not. No, not interested.
Not interested. So do you know what I'm talking about? Right?
It's like where everybody glows, right?
Yeah, they just instead of having the lights on, they just have.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm out. That's worse than Savannah Bananas.
Well, I would go to a black light baseball game before I went to a Savannah Banana game.
I would have my arms crossed at both events.
Jacob, What's wrong, bro? You're not having fun?
That's like basically going to see Pentatonics in concert to me.
You probably
Going to
seen
either of those
the team
events.
that turned baseball into TikTok. But these guys, they turned it into a rave. Meet the Chili Peppers. They play glow-in-the-dark baseball. And yes, that's a real thing.
Yeah, I hate
The bats
this.
glow, the bases glow. The players look like Power Rangers. It's part baseball.
Nah, this
part EDM
sucks.
concert, part fever dream.
This sucks.
You know what I would like to at least try to play in real life, though, is
Glow bats, real stats.
tennis racket
You've
baseball.
probably seen the bananas,
What?
So you pitch by kind of soft tossing a tennis ball and hitting it with a racket into home plate. And then you hit at the plate with a tennis racket. And then, like, say you hit a ground ball to short, you have to field it with your tennis racket, pop it up in the air, and swat it over to first. And then the first baseman has a glove that they catch for the out.
I'm not sure that's going to work.
So the whole game's played with a tennis ball and a tennis racket.
I always came up with the arena baseball.
So like Baseball 2020, the video game we played as a kid. Remember Baseball 2020?
No, I don't. But like if you hit a ball and it doesn't matter, like you could a ball that would be like foul, it wouldn't matter. It would bounce in
Right.
play.
Yes. It was Baseball 2020, like the fans were enclosed in like a glass arena.
Is this like a video game?
Yeah. Look it up.
I'm looking
Play
at
play a little snippet of Baseball 2020. I know the listener understands.
Dude, it literally looks like I love living in the future and being
what people thought the future would look like.
being like, oh no, we're not gonna have this at all. We're gonna have some gay dancers on a baseball field. Oh god. Is that a robot?
Games. I mean, what can beat Griffey
Yeah.
baseball? Well, the answer is nothing, but as I got older, I figured out that was the wrong way to look at things. It's not about finding something better than Griffey baseball, it's about finding something different, finding an alternative. That's how I look at games.
Is
like
this what you
Baseball
remember?
2020. This was originally released in
This is-
Japan by Neo Geo as an arcade game before it was ported to Sega Genesis and later the Super Nintendo. And just as the title implies, this is futuristic baseball. Okay, it's clearly not a realistic depiction of baseball in the year 2020, considering
2020 was supposed to look like back in the 90s.
blasting baseballs into the stratosphere.
See, you hit it off the glass, right? And it's still in play.
It's still in
They
play.
should have picked a more distant year. Still, this
Oh,
is
you
a
get
fun
money.
game.
You're playing in like a
Traditional
cricket
baseball
field or
game
something,
with
but there
all
is a home run
kinds of
zone
stuff
to dead
going on.
center.
There's two
See,
primary
now it's a home
game
run.
modes, 2-player versus, and a single-player season, which has a password save. And there's
I'm
12 teams to
interested.
choose
You
from.
never played
Pick
this?
between
Never
obviously,
played
hey, at
this.
least they don't
Man, I
explode.
played every
They can come
baseball
equipped with
game that
stuff
was
like
available back
you
in the
got bats,
90s.
armor, and
No, I'm
sensors
just
to
playing a lot
improve
of,
hitting and
you
fielding.
know,
That brings me to the monetary system in this game. Every little thing you do either earns you money or
So you
takes it
had
away.
some
Throw a strike,
fully
that's $100
robotic
this
players,
guy.
but also
Get
some
caught
like
stealing second
robotic
base, you
human
just lost
hybrids.
But this is like, yeah,
And
bionic,
that's-
like
Yeah.
Even
So
earn
those
money
are the
on
athletes
defense,
we're
simply
supposed to
making
be
routes
watching
on the
today.
field. You use this money to upgrade players during the game.
Really
Now, I
fucked
wanna
up, man.
stress
We should
during
have something
the
like
game
this.
because this money does not roll over into the next game. Human players can upgrade hitting, fielding,
Oh,
and
well,
pitching.
that's
and upgrades
interesting.
here are self-explanatory.
You should go back and go rent that from Blockbuster and
I don't think they have that anymore. Okay,
fire up your Super Nintendo and hop that in.
okay, let's wrap this up. Let's do
Yeah, let's do that. Because I want to go get my chicken out of the car and have a
Say,
snack and go to bed.
R.I.P. to Jacob's Chicken, and I'm sure that's not gonna end well. So,
Yeah, I won't get salmonella.
all right,
It's only been 5 hours.
I'm gonna
It's
go
fine.
try to turn on Chosen, go to sleep.
All right,
All right, have a good one. See ya. Bye.
that's it for tonight.
Yeah.
Got the game on and the news of the day, talking about dumb things in our own goofy way. Yeah, it's another dumb podcast. We're always gonna make the good times last. It's another dumb podcast, making all the good times last.